Why do you gamble?
Everything in life is a gamble. Everything in life is buy low, sell high. What's the percentage of success in business?
0.
Very low. Oh, what's the success on a blackjack trade? Or what's the success on a roulette? What's the success on the flip of a coin? Is the flip of a coin a higher success rate than starting a business? Do you have to gamble on yourself in order to get that promotion? Everything in life is a gamble because everything in life is a game of probabilities. Gambling is a game of probabilities for the person that understands the game. For the person that doesn't understand the game, they think it's a game of luck. So therefore, they operate differently out of life because they think that gambling is something that can't be calculated. But you can actually calculate it. What if you're the house and you know the rules and you know the odds? You're going to always bet on yourself. You're always going to bet on the winning team. You're always going to bet on the winning fighter. Or at least you're going to bet on the things that have a higher odd of success. I like to gamble and I like to wager in the stock markets and in the crypto markets for one simple reason. The world is fucked. Let me explain. 1913 rolls around, and pre-1913 Federal Reserve Act, everybody's wage was actually worth something pretty decent. You would work at Henry Ford's factory like we were talking about, and within 4 years you could own a home. You didn't have to speculate. Gambling, speculating, same thing. You buy this watch, which retails 150 grand or some shit, and you gamble in the aftermarket that you buy it for $250,000 and that somebody in the future will buy it for the same price or for higher and not the retail price because you'll lose 100 grand. It's a gamble. But what am I getting from it? Well, I'll get social status and I'll get blah, 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 blah. It's all the calculations that you're making on the risk reward ratio.
Yeah.
So when you make a risk reward ratio where the risk is low and the reward is high, is it a worthy gamble? Is it a gamble or is it just a good calculated play? It's like a penalty kick. Are you gambling that the goalie is going to go left, right, or center? Well, you're going to have to shoot in one of the three directions. You have a 33% chance of success or a failure. You have a 66% chance of success, depending on if you're the goalie or if you're the person that's kicking the ball. So everything in life is a gamble. So when you look at markets, you look at investment opportunities, it's about making calculated decisions and with conviction, position your place, position your opportunities, and going after it. A lot of people make decisions out of emotions. I want to make decisions out of the data that is provided to me. So when I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to gamble my way into content creation. I gambled my way into content creation with very solid understanding of CPMs. So when I come from an e-commerce background, I looked at the piece of content because I knew how to create really high quality content creatives that would go viral and gain traffic and make money in e-commerce. I said, what if I took the same piece of content, masterclass, what if I took the same piece of content and understood that this viral clip that I'm making right now is actually in direct proportion to the content clip that people make for an e-commerce store, which is one of two kind of perspectives that can be perceived upon that piece of creative or its task that it's supposed to do. One is convince people to buy, two is go viral. If it goes viral and it converts, it's called what? A winning ad, a winning creative. What if I could replicate that same idea? What is a winning creative? When your CPM and your cost of advertising is lower than the return that you're going to get.
Yeah.
So your margin is good, it's a winning creative. What if with content creation, it's the same thing? I invest into distribution of content or into making YouTube videos. I invest $100,000, but I understand that my CPMs are 50 cents or $1 or whatever it is. But I know that my throughput and my output will be $2 million in subscriptions and $50,000 in ad revenue and $100,000 in VC checks that I can cut. Okay, well, now I can do what? My analysis to see if I can deploy money into something that actually has a return to it or if it's what? An empty hole. So it's gambling, but I actually get to control the odds and I don't have to put all the chips on the table and it's an end all be all. If I go right now to a blackjack table and I put the chip or like roulette and I put the chip on red and it lands on black, I lose 100%. In the stock market, PayPal goes down 12%. my portfolio is just down 12%.
Yeah.
So the risk, the bet is more to your favor.